So guys, welcome to our channel once again. In today's video, we have here these 10 questions to answer on the topic basic ecological concepts. So this video will be about energy transformation in nature. So guys, ensure to stay till the end of this video. So we have here the first question. It says, the source of energy required by plants during food production is A. Photosynthesis, B. Sunlight, C. Microorganisms, D. Chlorophyll. So guys, the source of the energy that the plants use during this food production process is sunlight, energy from the sunlight. So option B is the correct answer to this question. Let's consider the next question, guys. The next question here, question number 2 says, in which of the following processes is light energy converted to ATP? We have A. Osmosis, B. Photosynthesis, C. Chemosynthesis, D. Transpiration. So guys, the answer to this question is option B, that's photosynthesis. Let's consider the next question, question number 3 here. It says, which of the following statements about transfer of energy in an ecosystem is correct? A. Energy is lost at each trophic level. B. More organisms can be supported at higher energy. C. There are fewer organisms at lower trophic levels. B. Energy increases at higher trophic levels. So guys, the answer to this question is option A, and that's energy is lost at each trophic level. So let's consider the next question, question number 4 here. It says, which of the following pyramids gives the most accurate picture of the relationships between the organisms at the various trophic levels in a food chain? A. Pyramid of A. Numbers, B. Size, C. Energy, D. Biomass. So guys, the answer to this question is option C, and that's energy. A pyramid of energy gives the most accurate picture of the relationships between the organisms at the various trophic levels in a food chain. And guys, this is because it actually takes into account not only the number of organisms at each level, but also the amount of energy they have stored, which is actually the more direct measure of their role in the ecosystem. So let's consider the next question, question number 5. Here we have a diagram. In the pyramid of energy illustrated below, the organism with the least amount of transferred energy is A. Spirogyra, B. Bird, C. Tadpole, D. Fish. So guys, the correct answer to this question is option B, and that's the bird. The bird has the least amount of transferred energy since it's at the peak of this pyramid of energy. And that's it, guys. Let's consider the next question, question number 6. We have here, which of the following is a means of measuring primary production? We have A. Rate of production of animals, B. Number of predators in an environment, C. Lifespan of an organism, D. Harvested plants in a unit area. So guys, the answer to this question is option D, and that's harvested plants in a unit area. So primary production is the synthesis of organic compounds from atmospheric or aqueous carbon dioxide, and it primarily occurs through the process of photosynthesis, which uses light as a source of energy. So it's important to note that primary production can be measured by the amount of harvested plants in a unit area, and that's the answer to this question, guys. Let's consider the next question, question number 7 here. It says, an evidence of the occurrence of photosynthesis in an experiment is the A. Formation and release of fructose, B. Release of oxygen, C. Formation of water molecules, D. Release of carbon dioxide. So guys, the answer to this question is option B, and that's release of oxygen. So let's consider the next question, question number 8 here. It says, the process whereby electrons are emitted from chlorophyll and returned to it unchanged is known as A. Non-cyclic phosphorylation, B. Phosphorylation, C. photochemical reaction, and D, cyclic phosphorylation. So guys, the answer to this question is option D, and that's cyclic phosphorylation, the process whereby electrons are emitted from chlorophyll and then returned to it unchanged, is known as cyclic phosphorylation. Actually, in cyclic phosphorylation, the electron travels in a short circuit, and then the only product is ATP. So let's consider the next question. Question number 9 here. It says, which of these values in kilojoules per meter square likely represents the energy content of the producers in a habitat? We have A, 10, B, 100, C, 5033, D, 12. So guys, looking at these, we have here the energy content of the producers in a habitat will be the 5033, because they have the highest energy content in the ecosystem. And that's it for that question, guys, and this is where we'll end this video for today. So guys, if you enjoyed this lesson, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're not a subscriber. Also, if you have any specific question regarding this video, you can drop your question on the comment section below, and we'll ensure to give you a response. So we also want to encourage you to join our YouTube channel community by hitting the join button below, and we'll see you right there. So thank you once again for watching this video, and see you on the next one.